Hello everybody, welcome to Mark's Remarks. Today I'm going to be making a rice dish with bits and pieces that I've pulled out of the freezer, out of the cupboard, and alright, it's going to be, so basically it's going to be, you have three types of meat. It's going to have the doner meat, which I bought from the freezer shop a few weeks ago. I've done a few recipes with this. It's basically doner meat that you might get in a kebab shop, but from a freezer shop. I'm going to be using that up. Going to be using up several hot dogs. There you go, there's 8 in a can. I'll be using approximately 4, I guess. And possibly half a can of Spam. You'll need, if you're going to follow along, you'll need some peas and some sweet corn. Let me see. Some rice, which I'll be cooking. Oh, this all will be cooked in the wok, by the way. And there's the light coming through the windows, right? Okay, some rice. This is egg fried rice, and possibly a few eggs. First thing, I'm going to open up the Spam. These have a unique opening mechanism. There you go, just pull it apart. I don't know if you saw that. Okay, press the can. Now these can be a bit difficult. Okay, I'll come back in a moment. There we are. Half the can of Spam. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this up into strips. And then dice it up into little squares. Or stripes like that. There you go, and just basically going across, if you can see that. There you go, dice it into small pieces. You want them quite small. They're going to be bite size. Okay, there you go. There's a few more that's... Okay, put that to one side. Now we're going to do the same with the hot dogs. Just cut them into small pieces, nothing fancy. There we have it. Because I want a piece of this, piece of that, and a piece of kebab meat on every spoon. There we are. And then the last bit of meat will be the kebab. There you go. It's still frozen. It's the only meat out of the 3 that's frozen, but it doesn't take long to thaw out. So just go ahead and dice that up into small pieces. Now I've put the wok on the heat. I'm going to put a little bit of oil. Actually, a little bit more than a little bit. If you can see that, there you go. That's maybe 4 or 5 tablespoons. So I've got the meat cut up, the veg is all ready. Just going to wait for the oil and throw it all in. There we are. The oil is heated. I'm going to put the kebab meat in first. Right, I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit, down to 8. I think the fat is spitting a little bit there because this meat is frozen, so there'll be some water in there. There we go. Right, let's have about a minute or so head start. Next will be the Spam. I'm not putting them all in together, I'm just putting the kebab meat first, then the Spam, and the hot dogs last, because I figure they'll take the least amount of time. Not a whole lot less, but just less. There we are. Oh, actually, what I need to do as well, Actually, what I'll do, I'll put the hot dogs in now. It's only about a minute separating each of the 3 meats. But what I need to do as well is to put the peas and the sweet corn in, because these are frozen, so we don't want to take too long putting them in. I want to give them a good head start. There we are. If they were not frozen, then they wouldn't take so much time, I don't think, to cook. But because they're frozen, they take a little bit more. There you go, and just, what's that on? That's on 8 out of 12. So just gently simmer this through. Let that heat through, cook through. Right, we'll come back in 3-4 minutes. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. I'm going to turn it up from 8 to 9 out of 12. Try and get some of that heat running through there a bit quicker. Okay, it's coming along quite nicely though. You can see there's plenty of colour and 3 different meats, 2 different veg, and rice will be following shortly. Okay, I've been cooking this for slightly longer than I figured it would, but I've been cooking it for about 5 minutes and gradually cutting up the bits of meat, the sausage and whatnot. Now it's time, normally I would microwave this rice, but it says on the back you can actually fry it. So I'm actually going to fry it this time. There we go, pour that in. I'm going to keep an eye on it. If it needs any more oil, then I'll pour a little bit more in. But there seems to be plenty of oil coming from the kebab meat, and also the cooking oil that I put in there to begin with. So it may not need some, but I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, and I'll just keep on folding this through, making sure it doesn't stick. Cook this about 3-4 minutes according to the wrapper of the rice. There we are. That's been cooking for about 3 or 4 minutes now. I've just had a taste, and the rice at least it seems to be done. You've got to stir this very, constantly, so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. That can be a bit of a problem, but you keep on turning that. Okay, last ingredients. I've got 3 free-range eggs. There we are. So we're just going to pour that in. Give that a mix, just mix it all in, and then it'll turn into, well, it's egg fried rice to begin with, I think. Yeah, and this will be like extra egg fried rice. There we go, just constantly mix that in so it doesn't, it's got a little bit, there's adding a lot more moisture to it, like I just did. You can see it's starting to turn a little bit wet, but as long as you keep on mixing this, the egg will start to cook. And it should work out. I think in hindsight, probably 1 egg would have done it. But, it seems to be coming out okay. You can tell it, it's starting to stick together because of the egg, the egg white, or the yolk as well. But yeah, like I say, one egg would have done it pretty good. It wouldn't have gone clumpy like it is. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. You've got to keep on stirring it, because you don't want the egg to be go into big lumps, and you don't want it to stick to the bottom of the pan. There we go, so another minute of that. Okay, turn everything off, and we'll plate it up. Yeah, as long as you give it a few extra minutes, that extra couple of eggs that I put in there was 3 in total, they seem to have come out alright. It was a little bit, lumpy to begin with, but it's come out alright. Okay, there you have it, and let's give it the taste test. Here we are. Right, I'll try a bit of rice and peas first. The rice is cooked. Yep, I've never done it I've never cooked microwave rice in a pan before like this. It's come out quite well. All right, better kebab meat and rice. Let me tell you, the peas have kept their flavour. Now this is really good. This is really good. I'll try the hot dogs and the spam next. The meat has kept their flavour. Now this is this is so good. All cooked in one wok. There was no other pots and pans needed. Cook it all in one. And because I've got 4 hot dogs left, I've got half a can of spam left. Let me see. I've still got loads of veg in the freezer. And I've got more. So I can actually do this tomorrow. Tomorrow breakfast or whatever. Have another one. Tell you what, this is so delicious. It really is. It's not too oily. It's got a little bit of an oil taste to it. But that might be the vegetable oil that I put in, also the grease and the fat coming from the kebab meat. Not necessarily the other meats. But the kebab meat for sure. And that mixes in with the rice. This is good. Anyway. Please hit the thumbs up if you like this. Share it with your buddies on, Facebook and all the rest of that, please. And that'd be a big help for the channel. And let me know what you think. And thank you for watching.